Hello Jake, how you doing? Coach Scott here with another video review of your swing. And I'll tell you what, your swing is looking pretty darn good. Some minor things you can work on, but overall looks very, very good. Again, the swing itself is only one small variable in the whole picture. You've got to be able to recognize the pitch, time it up, and swing at it with a real nice rhythm. Okay, and you also have to have the good hand-eye coordination as well. I mean, there's all kinds of variables involved. You could have the best swing in the world and still not hit the ball worth a darn. So this is kind of a starting point more than anything. We still have to really work hard on our pitch recognition, rhythm, and timing. Okay, all kinds of stuff we have to work on. Every single hitter, every single time. Because even if you're batting 500, I'd want you to bat 600. You always want to improve regardless of how you're doing. Okay, continuous improvement should be our motto. Okay, so let's get into this thing. I want to keep it reasonably brief because, man, you're doing some good stuff. So let me take you through your swing. Okay, let me get you going here. Let me get you loaded up. This is probably your load is probably the only thing that I would change just slightly. What you're doing is you're just moving your arms back. Your weight's going back too, which is fine. This may be just a little bit exaggerated, that's all. Just a little bit. It's not terrible. The bat's back, it's in great position. It might be just a hair too far back, but the action's correct. Okay, so you can see where your hands are. Your hands are way over here. Let's check this guy out over here just to see where he is. I know he takes his hands back quite a ways as well. So let's see how he loads. See, he's using his body a little more than just his hands, so he's doing both. Both are kind of going back just a bit. So his weight's going into his back leg. Okay, and what happens is his hands will continue to go back as he steps forward. Okay, and that creates that elastic stretch that I always talk to you guys about. That elasticity through the body here. You're creating that elastic stretch. Okay. So his hands are quite a ways back as well, but he used his body and his hands. He more or less moved his body with his hands. You kind of look like you're just moving your bat and your hands and arms backward and not using as much body, not putting your body back into your back leg. Okay, but you know what? The position's not terrible. The position's not bad. It's very powerful. And you've probably felt it. Remember that one triple you hit? You probably felt it. It probably felt effortless, and you've hit the ball a long way. You've got a tremendous amount of potential for power. Okay? So look how athletic this guy looks, too. See, he's got the legs bent. He's in a very athletic position. Okay, he's bent at the waist a bit. You look very, very upright. Extremely upright. Okay, so that's just a slight modification. A lot of good stuff going on there. So let me get rid of these darn lines and let's carry on, shall we? Let's get down to that front foot strike because you are doing some very good stuff. So here we go. See, as your front foot goes forward, your hands and everything are coming forward. See, when he was coming forward with the front foot, his hands were still going back, creating that tremendous stretch across that elastic, powerful stretch. See, his hands are going back as he's stepping forward, creating that big stretch there. Okay. So let's get you down to front foot strike. That's one I really like where your front foot goes right down. So the heel is down right there. Okay. There you are. You're starting to get into your swing. So we've done all of our lateral movement at this point. Okay, now you're going to get into your swing. Let me take this guy to his front foot strike. Okay, his front foot's going down. Once the heel's down, that's considered his front foot strike, his stable position, and that's where the head stays dead still. And that's something you're doing fantastic. Because if the head's moving around, you're not seeing the ball great. Again, he's a little more in a flexed athletic position. You're a little more upright. Very, very upright. Don't even care about that, to be honest with you. Okay? If that's something you're very comfortable with, if that's your hitting position, if that's your style, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay? It's just that most guys get into that very bent athletic position here. So here we go. Let's see you guys hit the baseball. And let's see you guys. You guys should be into the rotational part of your swing right now. Okay, so I'm going to get you guys moving. There you go. Look how good that is. Hey, you're rotating around that nice still head. It's right there. That's beautiful. Your head's right on the ball, on contact, and you've rotated around it. It hasn't moved up. It hasn't moved down. Okay, it's like I've driven that spike right down through you. You've done a tremendous job. You've got that nice stability with that front leg. Okay, very stable right here. Okay, let's watch this dude go into his swing. He does kind of the same thing. Look at the bat leg. Remember I talked about bat leg? The bat leg's behind the hands. Let's see where your lag is on this. It's not terrible. It's lagging behind. Okay, your bat's, my camera's not as good as theirs, but your camera's lagged, but your bat has lagged back into here. Okay, it might be a little low at this point, I'm not sure, but it's lagged, which is nice. Okay, because you get tremendous power with bat lag. Boom, there it is right there at contact. Okay, you can see how far lagged he is here on a pitch that's probably coming 90 plus miles an hour. This guy's a AAA minor leaguer, so I'm sure they're probably throwing 92, 93 here. Wham, right there. That's the thing I love. People talk about being extended at contact. That's a fallacy. That's not what happens. As you can see, look at your arms at contact. Bent. Okay, slightly bent. Okay, look at his arms at contact. This is just slightly after contact. Still bent. Okay, the extension comes after contact. Okay, let's see after contact. You guys are going to get tremendous extension. Boom, look at that. Nice. Very nice. Look at this guy's extension after contact. There's where extension happens, out there. It's almost like he's pointing at where he hit it. It's almost like he's pointing the bat at where he hit it. Now you've rolled over a little bit. That's one I talk about a little bit. Let me just take it back just a hair. It's not terrible. That's not terrible, okay? But you want to stay in that pointed position, almost like you're pointing at where you hit it. Hard to do. That's all momentum after you've hit the ball. Okay? You can see the tremendous extension this guy has through the ball. Okay, let's carry it on just a little bit. Boy, you did some great things there. Some really good things. I wish I had a better camera to do it with, but it's not a bad camera for doing video. Okay, and that's that. That's got it right there. How about I reset these, let you look at both the swings. Again, this is all food for thought, Jake. All you ever want to do is practice what you think you need to practice in practice, never in a game. In a game, we just simply execute. We try to work on our timing, our rhythm, okay, and picking up the pitch. And then thinking like the pitcher, what pitch is coming? What am I timed to? Things like that. Okay, so here you go. I'm going to give you a good shot at you in slow-mo. You get a chance to see it. That rotational part's really good. Okay, very nice. And I'll let you see this guy over here on the right. Love this guy's swing. That's got it, buddy. That's it. That's our food for thought for our swings for June 2016. I hope that helps a little bit. Again, it's only one little aspect. Work on your timing, work on your vision, work on your rhythm, all those other things, and you'll hit the crap out of the ball, I'm sure. Okay? You take care. See you at the ballpark.